Okay then guys, let's have a quick look at the cover sheet before we go through the questions, question by question. Just the cover sheet, put your details here for your name and centre number and candidate number. This is the cover sheet for the higher tier mathematics GCSE for EdExcel examination board. Paper 2, you can use a calculator here for June 2012. And it says here the equipment you can have, or you must have, it says, ruler, a protractor, a pair of compasses, a pen, a pencil, eraser and a calculator, and tracing paper may be used. Use black ink or ballpoint pen. Fill in the boxes at the top of the page with your details. Answer all questions, which is mentioned there. Answer the questions in the spaces provided. There'll be more spaces than you need. Usually the question, if it has an answer, will give a dotted line for you to put the actual answer for the question in the position it specifies there. Calculators may be used. If your calculator does not have a pi button, you can use the value of pi to be 3.142, unless the question instructs otherwise. The total marks for the paper is 100. Each question has its own marks shown in brackets. Use this as a guide as to how much time you spend on each question, and also for the level of difficulty of the question. If it's only a couple of marks, then the question is not designed to be too hard, is it? And should be fairly straightforward. Questions labelled with an asterisk are ones where the quality of your written communication will be assessed. So when you write out sentences, read them out to yourself, and they need to sound right. If it sounds right to you as you say it in your mind's eye, then by and large you've written the sentence correctly. Read each question carefully before you start to answer it. Keep an eye on the time. Try to answer every question. Check your answers if you have time at the end. So that's a good little thing. Never walk out early. Always check your answers. Double check. If you double check everything, then triple check them. Okay. Basically, there might be questions as well that you can't do a part of it, but it doesn't mean that there aren't subsequent parts of the question that you can do. So always look out for that to see if you can glean the odd extra mark here or there. And as I say, if you finish double checking all the questions, then triple check. And sometimes questions don't need double checking because they say show that or something to that effect. And if you show it's the case, then the questions by and large should be done correctly. So it's worth having a quick look at the cover before we actually go through the actual paper itself.